All right, good morning, gangsters. Let's get into some review here. Yesterday, well, first of all, the liquidity chop is pretty much continuing on NQ, QQQ. Since Monday, that rundown Sunday, pump up Monday, rundown Sunday, pump up, Monday, rundown Monday, pump up Tuesday, and now running down. So I didn't have the stones to play this, but as soon as I saw this, I kind of thought that they were going to run it back down. Now it's probably too simple. Um, I don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to sit here and you got to observe and react. A little bit of prediction, but not too much. Um, but I also don't want to expect this to stop. Right? I mean, if it continues, it continues. So be it. On the daily SMAs, on these, the 5 is still over the 20. The 5 is crossed a little bit under the 10, but is now kind of crossing back over it. On the Q's and NQ, look over at this high time frame. Let's get to actually the buttes. We're still chopping that 2618, unsure of what exactly it wants to do. I mean, the SPY is showing a little bit more actual direction. It's closed underneath of the 2618. I don't see where the where where's my pre-market and post-market lines. If I take off all these lines to the here, I don't understand. I guess it's this one. Labels, symbol, last price, lines, price line. Whatever. Um, but we're still at that. Because this isn't pre and post. There we go. So we look at the pre and the post here. So a green day on SPY. We're now kind of in that slight gap up. Slight gap up on the Qs. Still kind of curling up on the 5 and the 10. So I think on like Monday or Friday I said, will this find support from the 10 and the 5, curl up and go up above the 2618 or not? I mean, we still don't have an answer. I think I would say I expect it to, if this were NQ, I would expect it to, if ES, were NQ, I'd expect it to at least kind of back test to the 2618 before continuing, but ES does not actually have to get those true tags as much. See, I mean, it came down close to back test the 1, didn't do it. Oh, so, I mean, ultimately, we're still in this clear channel. But the question is, what will this channel lead to? Will it continue? Are we going to get another on trend slight higher low on the hourly chart? What's going up? What's going on there? I mean, this looks just eerily identical. This 1, 2, 3, and then pump up. This right here had a little bit of bullshit right around 10 a.m. I think that was what data. Oh, maybe not. No, it's just a straight V, then dump again, then V back up. I mean, series liquidity grabbing, so definitely like sort of in a profit taking environment. I could say that. Or if I go to take a look at the 1050 charts, um, we have still in a slight sell signal. Could revert to a buy if we get some upward pressure today. Getting a bit of tagging on some of these anchors leading down, but the top anchor is not holding very much. I mean, top anchors in general, trying to top a all-time high market is questionable. Um, the Q's anchors kind of coming into play here, but we'll have to see how those work out. Drop it on the 15. Yeah, nice, perfect 15 tag there. I'm sure it's also a 50 retracement. And that there, that's looking pretty good. I mean, yeah, I really don't even have too much to say except that it's definitely going to be a profit-taking, scalping bit of environment, um, and that it's hard to exactly tell what's going to be going on here. I mean, I think it's again this channel, um, this channel 2618 on the futures fibs, daily moving averages. I mean, if the 5 gets below the 20, then I'll expect some selling off the 5. So there's pretty much just that. If the 5 gets all the way below the 20, I'll expect some selling off the 5. But until then, this could pop us out into the space between the 2618 and the 423. I mean, still chopping. I wouldn't be surprised if now that this has become so clear, it's sell, pump, sell, pump, sell, pump, sell. I wonder if the pump comes early, right? And we start maybe just halfway and we get the continuation off here, or if we come further down. We could draw. See, now I would. Let's see. If I drew some anchors here, the problem is in this like chop area, the anchors are just getting totally busted through. So it's like, why even bother in this environment here, because probably get broken through. So don't really have, I would say the zone really is towards this bottom end here. Don't know actually. Well, T it is, huh? Yeah, so around this bottom here, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Anyone could draw that out, make a trend there, but I mean, do you really expect it to? Like, yeah, it could do this, stop halfway through and just start pumping out. It could start doing that and then aggressively sell off. Right? It could. And that's pretty much the typical pattern of a channel breakout. Starts going and just doesn't stop, and then picks it, and then suddenly at some point just decides to rip off, or it fails halfway and then it comes back down. So I mean, it's getting to the point where either we're going to come down here, pump up, and start failing, or just start pushing right through. Really, I mean, either something down or I mean, just straight up something like one of these, I feel. And we'll have to see from there. But, I mean, I really don't have too many reads. I'll just be playing scalps off the MACDs and such. So, I mean, I think that really kind of does it. Actually, there's one thing. I think did that get tested? Did this original? I'm pretty sure it did. This, could say buy signal around there. Last one was around like here. See if that bottom got properly tagged. Yeah, of course, right. Tagged around here, then we're holding trend here. Yeah, I mean, it's not much to say. So let's just scalp. See if this channel starts doing stuff that makes sense to me on the hourly, or if not, and go from there. I mean, right now, it looks like we might have some more downside, but of course, right when you're thinking that, it turns around. And let's just also see how the top anchors are also kind of getting blown out. A little bit of original. Yeah, so I mean, it gives you an opportunity to recognize that it's not going fast, but yeah, there's that. I mean, yesterday a little bit of liquidity building pumping into that VWAP zone. So, all right, let's just get into it and see how this day goes by. Again, just cautiously scalping the max and such. So, I mean, right now the 5, 15, and 1 hour are all in a downtrend. We'd be looking for perhaps some retraces to sell, but it's coming towards open, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I mean, liquidity building. To wrap up one final time, liquidity building, 2.618 daily chart, either finally rolls or pumps out. Kind of looks a little bear flaggish, I think. But we'll have to see because this is nice steady consolidation up, double bull hammer on the daily and stuff like that. So we'll have to see. Check back in tonight.